Yes, sir. We back with another Let's Talk Fighting channel video. That is right. Y'all just seeing it with your own eyes. We're here. I'm not away for a month and then come back. We actually here now. We doing it on today. As you can tell by title and thumbnail, we gonna be talking about something that happened just over the weekend. Their Misfits 14 happened, but we gonna be touching on one fight and one specific fight for this video. I'm gonna do a couple different fights, a couple different videos on different fights, but this is the one y'all can tell it was the main event. It was so Papi versus Ferrari. This was the most hype one. This is the one I look forward to. This is the one that I thought, okay, this is going to be a good one. And it fucking was. It was fireworks. Bro, it was great. Obviously, y'all know Soul Papi came up with the win. But this fight was entertaining as fuck. This fight, to me, this was the fight. It got Soul Papi back in the winning bracket. But this was the fight that showed the level of Soul Papi. This was the fight because he's had his losses. He had his loss. I think this fight showed the level of Soul Poppy better than it did against Slim. He was beating Slim 3 rounds and often, in my opinion, before Slim knocked him out. But I still think this fight showed that he's a better fighter now. And the reason I mean that is because in the Slim fight, he was winning 3 rounds to nothing, and then Slim started to come back. Soul Poppy got a little bit cocky, and then Slim finished him. But this fight, Soul Poppy started being the one that was losing originally because Ferrari came out. He came out swinging those wild hands. He came out running at Soul Poppy. He wasn't coming out. Soul Poppy was coming out like that, Ferrari wasn't coming out like this in a stance. Nah, Ferrari was coming out swinging, sprinting towards Soul Poppy with the intention to hurt someone. And he threw big shots. He sprinted at him. Soul Poppy didn't know what to do at the beginning. He cut Soul Poppy's eye. He was beating Soul Poppy at the very beginning of this fight. And he was fighting dirty. He tried to take Soul Poppy down at one point. This fight was chaos, but the point is he came out, he pushed it, he made Salt literally have to back up, be on the back foot, not be the aggressor, which Salt usually used to coming forward, pushing the pace, being the aggressor, being the boxer type thing. Ferrari, obviously being like the MMA guy, came out with a different type of pace, a different type of strategy, and that was to make it a dogfight. And his game plan was, okay, I don't need the cardio for the whole fight because I'm going to finish him in the first 2 rounds. And as we all seen, that didn't happen. But I think this fight was absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed it. I wish it went on longer, but I really enjoyed it nonetheless. I love the fact that Soul Poppy was put against adversity. Ferrari came out, like I said, he busted Soul Poppy's eye. He was hitting Soul Poppy with some shit. He wobbled Soul at some points. And Soul had to obviously use his game plan of, okay, I'm in trouble. I'm going to clinch here real quick. I'm going to get my space. I'm going to stay on the jab. I'm going to get back to my corner. I'm going to do this. It showed that under pressure, when he was hurt, when his back was against the wall, he still can keep a level-headed mind and actually go back to his corner and listen to instructions to come out better the next round with a better game plan. It showed that when his back is against the wall, he still has a fighting chance, and that is what we wanted to see from Salt. Obviously, Salt lost Anthony Taylor. He lost to Slim. We wanted to see Salt Poppy back in the winning bracket, but I didn't want to see Soul Poppy just come out and knock someone out easy because then that doesn't give us the answer of how good actually is Soul Poppy. Because when he's fighting people who he can knock out like that, he's good. But when he's fighting people who pose a threat, is he really that good? And this gave us our answer and said Soul Poppy's still on top, still one of the best in YouTube influencer boxing scene. And this is why. And it's because he became all the odds. He started the fight down, you know what I mean? And then he came back. And not only did he come back, and yes, Ferrari not having the cardio obviously played a massive, massive part into this. But Soul Poppy obviously won by Ferrari quitting on the stool. Now, when I was watching this live, I wanted Ferrari to get off the stool. I wanted Soul Poppy to get a knockout. That's what I wanted. But in the grand scheme of things, a knockout would have been nicer to see. But Ferrari quitting on the stool was probably far better than Soul Poppy, to Soul Poppy, and that is because the commentators even said it. Everyone likes a flashy, quick knockout, but when you make your opponent quit on the stool, you did something. You could catch one punch can change everything. You could be losing a fight 9 rounds, and in the 10th round, catch that person with one punch and beat them. So knockouts come at random points. They come at all times, We see knockouts all the time. But when you make the person quit on that stool, that's when you know you won, not only physically, but mentally. You won the war of, like the commentator said, of I'm the man. You didn't just win the war of I'm the better boxer, I'm the better fighter. You won the war of I'm the man because I made you quit. You know what I mean? If you lose a fight, it's fine, but if you give up, well then you give up. You didn't just lose, you give up. That's worse. So the fact Saul Poppy made him quit in the stool probably has boosted Saul Poppy's confidence and his ego even to come back and take those big fights. And it hopefully is not his downfall, but it is a very good thing for Saul Poppy because now Saul Poppy, as I said, back to the wall, came back, got him to quit in the stool. It shouldn't have been like that. It shouldn't have been that way. With the way the first round started, Ferrari should have had Saul Poppy out of there. And the reason he didn't have Saul Poppy out of there, not only because of his cardio, but it's because Saul Poppy knew how to actually stay in a good mindset and be like, okay, I'm in trouble. It's what I need to do. And he executed a game plan. There was times where Saul Poppy got a little bit cocky. He would hit with something, Saul Poppy would be like, is that all you got? And walk forward. But then he stopped. And I think that's one of the things I noticed is Saul Poppy, when he started showboating in every other fight, he continued to showboat over and over and over again until he paid for it. He showboated and then he stopped before it made him pay. And I think that was one of the biggest things I saw from Saul Poppy, that mentality change of he did it and then he realized, okay, I haven't won yet. I ain't going to showboat because that's it. You shouldn't be showboating until you win the fight because you don't know what the fucking happened. And Saul Poppy kept the composure, did that. And I thought it was one hell of a fight. I really want to see the Ferrari guy back. He built up such a good hype for this fight. I said it before the fight. I was more interested in this fight. I wanted Saul Poppy to win. I was cheering for Saul Poppy, but I was more invested in this fight because of the Ferrari guy, because he was just so intense and trying to pick a fight with everybody and talking shit. You got Anthony Taylor, who Saul Poppy went up against, but Anthony Taylor's like funny kind of talk shit. Saul Poppy obviously went up against Slim. Slim is kind of funny talk shit. It's like a different thing. Where Ferrari was kind of just like, I will literally scrap each and every one of you. He was kind of there like, I'm not playing like the YouTube. I'm not doing this shit for motion. I'm not doing that. I will genuinely fight every fucking one of you. And he did try to fight everyone. And that was the funniest part. He was just trying to fight every motherfucker in the fucking building every single damn time, and that's what made the build up so much better. So I would like to see Ferrari back. I'd like to see him work on his conditioning and get back in that ring because it was very entertaining, and I think he gives a lot of YouTube boxers problems because he's going to come out, and if you can make it past his first couple rounds, you have a good chance. But if you come out without a game plan of protecting yourself and you're not quick enough, he's going to catch you because he's going to sprint towards you, wide arms, and he proved he is a fucking chin. Saul Poppy obviously hurt him a few times, but Saul Poppy hit him with some shit, and that motherfucker kept walking forward. Now, we've seen what Saul Poppy's hands can do. We've seen when they land clean, it is night-night. Bedtime, no bedtime story, lights out, lamp out, fucking door closed, go to sleep. That's what it is. But for this guy, it wasn't. For this guy, it was, hit him a little bit, take a little bit of sleeping tablets and shit, trying to lower it down a little bit. It wasn't. He was refusing to go down. And then at the end, like I said, he quit on the stool, but Saul Poppy made him quit on the stool. And one thing I loved from Saul Poppy, the last thing, was the fact when he quit on the stool, Saul Poppy walked over and started looking at him and talking shit because Saul Poppy, that's when he was saying, as I said, I want it. I'm the man. I didn't only beat you. I'm not only a better boxer than you. I'm not only a better fighter than you on this night at least, but I am the better man because I'm staring you dead in the eyes while you're sitting on that stool and you're continuing to sit on that stool. I'm up. I'm ready to go. The bell should have rung 30 seconds ago and you're still sitting here. So I like that thing from Saul Poppy where he got up and that was kind of his stance of I'm back. I want the best. He might want that rematch versus Slim. I'm fucking for it. He might want that King Kenny fight. He might want that Anthony Taylor rematch. Saul Poppy's back and he wants those big fights. And I want to see him take those big fights again. And I want to see this new Saul Poppy who knows not to showboat too early, who has now been against adversity from the beginning and had to overcome it. Instead of being on top and slowly falling, he's now been on the other side of being down and being against adversity from the get-go and having to climb his way back up instead of climbing up easy and falling down hard. And that is what I want to see. So, a Saul Poppy's back, baby. That was one hell of a fight. I'm gonna drop more videos. I'm gonna drop a video about Tyson Fury, Usyk, my predictions. Conor McGregor's returning to the UFC. There was other fights. Ryan Taylor got knocked out very easy as well, which was very shocking. I want to touch upon the Misfits tournament, including like Joey Knight and Argentinian King and the controversy around Argentinian King's fight. And I want to do a couple of those, but I don't know when they'll be. They'll probably be for the next couple of days or so. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this. Hopefully y'all enjoy them. That's my touch on the Salt Poppy fight with Ferrari. One hell of a fight, 100%. Good. It made up for the last one, you know. It made up for all the problems of the last one, and I can't wait for Misfits 15, and that is coming up very soon. But for now, hope y'all have an amazing day. Hope y'all are feeling positive, and I hope y'all are staying safe. This was another Let's Talk Fighting video. I'll see you in the next one. So, peace.